We are now 5 days into the trial of Mario Fernandez-Saldana. He's one of 3 people accused in the murder of St. Augustine father for Jared-Bridegan. Today, the jury heard new testimony about the data pulled from the phones of Fernandez and the man accused of shooting Bridegan, Henry Tenen. Investigative reporter Riley Phillips was inside the courtroom all day long. She joins us outside the courthouse. And Riley, we learned Fernandez called Tenen's girlfriend that the day that Tenen was arrested.
Yes, a data analyst testified that phone records show Mario Fernandez-Saldana called Henry Tenen's girlfriend the day he was arrested, and that is the only time he's ever called Tenen's girlfriend in the 8 months of data that they searched. We also learned a little more information about Fernandez's phone activity around the time of the murder. The state calling former ATF data analyst Lindsey Butler to the stand Friday to break down cell phone records. They looked at data from devices belonging to Mario Fernandez-Saldana, Henry Tenen, Shanna Gardner, and John Biggerstaff, starting with this chart looking at the number of calls made from Fernandez and Tenen from January 2022 to August 2022. Jurors also saw spreadsheets of Fernandez's phone activity, who he was calling or texting at what time. Butler testified that they looked at dates of interest, including the day before and the day of the murder in February 2022 and March 10th.
And what was the date of interest to you when you looked at these records and pulled those March 10th phone calls?
Based on my understanding, on March 9th, the Jacksonville Beach Police Department released images of the suspect vehicle, the blue Ford F-150, to the media.
The spreadsheet shows Fernandez and Tenen calling and texting on that date. Records of John Biggerstaff's search history show he searched for 10mm pistols a couple weeks before the shooting, though the defense confirmed he did not search the exact model used to kill Jared-Bridegan. Butler was also asked about records showing data that had been deleted from Fernandez's phone.
And are these deletions prior to when he would have arrived at the Jacksonville Beach Police Department for his interview?
Yes.
One of the last questions asked by the state was about a call Fernandez made on August 18th, 2022, the day Henry Tenen was arrested on driving-related charges. Records show he called Tenen's girlfriend that day, and that was the only call ever made to her. The defense asking if that phone call could have been about Tenen's dog that was left at the rental property owned by Fernandez.
Do you have any evidence as to whether or not Mr. Fernandez was calling to make sure Henry Tenen's girlfriend had his dog?
Now, there was also a proffer at the end of the day. After the jury had been excused, an inmate from the Duval County Jail took the witness stand. The state asked him about what he's heard about Fernandez's case inside the jail. He told attorneys that he heard it was Fernandez's idea to kill Bridegan. The judge ultimately ruled the state can use his testimony if they do end up calling him as a witness. Live in downtown Jacksonville, Riley Phillips, First Coast News, on your side.